Well, good Wednesday afternoon to you. We made it to the middle of the week and it is hot and there's not much here to really cool us off. Notice here on radar, a few blips west of I-25 there, but nothing significant. If you're east of I-25, you're in very dry conditions at the moment. So here's a look at downtown on the Tejon Street camera, sponsored by Jackson Homes. 85 degrees there, a little bit of some action on Tejon Street, but not much there. And if we transition here to Pueblo and the Discount Motors Camp, still very warm there at 94 degrees. You can see a little bit of some haze off into the distance. It's from the smoke that we've been seeing. So the reason why it's been so warm and also very dry is if we take you to the upper atmosphere here, it's because of this ridge that's just encompassing pretty much all of the western United States at the moment. It's really driving our temperatures up and rain chances down, and also just a little sneak here at Hurricane Aaron there. Not affecting us, but that's what's going on the western side of the world. But that's the reason why we're so warm and dry at the moment, is because of that. And that means that our temperatures going into tomorrow are going to continue to be very hot. So 92 degrees in the Springs, 89 in Monument, 99 there in Pueblo, and along the Arkansas River approaching the 100-degree mark. And there's not a lot of rainfall for us in the forecast for Thursday to really cool us off. Notice here, though, as we go into Friday and the rest of the weekend, it really ramps up because we do have a pattern change on the horizon. So if we can get past tomorrow and another hot day and a very dry day, then we do have some changes on the way. But this is what tomorrow looks like. I'm about to click through here and you're not going to see much because there's really not much activity for Thursday because of how dry it's going to be. But notice here through lunchtime, still not a lot going on. We build in clouds just after lunchtime there. Maybe a few blips on the stormcast there. Might not even make it to the ground because it's just so dry here. And then by the afternoon, you can see that it just phases out of there, and it's going to be a very dry afternoon into the evening for us. So maybe a good day to hang out outside, have dinner outside. It's not going to be interrupted by any showers or thunderstorms, because as we go into the weekend, things change. So look at this pattern change. You can notice that ridge there. It starts to get encompassed by this trough, and we get this northwesterly flow into the mix there. A cold front is also going to drape through on Friday morning. It's going to bring in some storm chances for us. And models right now, this is precip potential from Friday through Tuesday, have a considerable amount of rainfall. So it's going to be pretty heavy at times from Friday to Tuesday there. And the models are suggesting that along I-25 we get a lot more rain than elsewhere. This is just one model. Another model is suggesting, this is why we're still trying to iron out the details, a little bit less here in the Springs, but generally the most amount of rainfall is along I-25 there. So we're going to continue ironing out the details, but the big gist here is that tomorrow is going to be really warm. Temperature is very warm, very dry tomorrow, but as we go into the weekend, here's where the storm chances start to ramp up. And notice here that by this time next week, in Pueblo, only into the mid-70s. It's about a 20-degree dip. And same pattern here in Colorado Springs. Notice 90s by tomorrow, but then looking long-term, you can notice that we're only in the highs in the upper 60s and 70s.